Keeping your money in cash feels safe. No volatility, no stress, no risk. But here's the problem. If you're holding too much cash, you're not avoiding loss. You're locking in a guaranteed loss every year. And for most people, this mistake costs tens of thousands of dollars over time. Today, I'm going to show you the actual math behind this and exactly how to fix it without taking unnecessary risk. Let's start with what most people do. They build up savings, and then they stop. Money sits in checking, savings, maybe a high-yield account, and mentally, it feels responsible. But financially, something else is happening. Your money is losing purchasing power every year due to inflation. Even at a modest 3% inflation rate, your money loses about half its value in 24 years. That's not a market crash. That's just time. Let's make this real. If you keep $15,000 in cash for 10 years, at 3% inflation, it's equivalent to about $11,000 in today's dollars. You didn't lose money on paper, but you lost $4,000 in buying power. Now compare that to investing. If that same $15,000 were invested in a broad index like the S&P 500 at a conservative 7 to 8% return, that becomes roughly $30,000 or more over 10 years. So the real gap isn't small. It's $30,000 versus $11,000 in purchasing power. That's a $19,000 difference from one decision. Now this gets even more important if your income is inconsistent, because irregular earners tend to overcorrect. They think, my income fluctuates, so I need more cash. And they're not wrong, but they often take it too far. Instead of holding 3 to 6 months of expenses, they hold 12 months, 18 months, sometimes more, which creates a different problem: too much idle capital. Here's the correct structure. You need two things: stability and growth, not one or the other. Step 1, define your cash floor. For irregular income, aim for 6 to 12 months of core expenses, not income, expenses. This is your safety buffer. This protects you from volatility. Step 2, everything above that gets deployed. Once your buffer is set, excess cash should be working. That means investments, tax-advantaged accounts, or brokerage accounts, because that's where growth happens. Let's scale this down. Say you keep just $500 extra per month in cash instead of investing it. Over 10 years, that's $60,000 contributed. At 8% returns, that could grow to around $90,000 or more. But if it sits in cash, you're close to just the $60,000 while also losing purchasing power. That's a $30,000 difference from one small monthly decision. Here's the shift I want you to make. Cash is not risk-free. It's just low volatility risk. The real risks are inflation, loss compounding, and delayed investing. These don't feel dangerous, but they're extremely expensive. You do not need a complex strategy, just one rule: keep your buffer, invest the rest. That's it. Because over time, doing nothing becomes the most expensive decision you make. If this changed how you think about cash and investing, like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching The Irregular Income Economy. I'll see you next time.